And we are pleased to say that joining us now is Italian singer-songwriter Matteo Bocelli. Welcome to Australia and welcome to the studio.
Thank you very much.
Now, of course, you're used to singing beside your wonderful father there. That must have been such a moving performance. But here in Australia, you're here for your first headline.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely Oscars has been a beautiful experience, you know, to be performing in front of so many talents and to be performing, you know, actually the song that made my father successful all over the world. It wasn't easy, but I'm here now. I'm for my first Australian tour on my own, and it's very exciting.
Congratulations on your first Australian tour on your own. It must be, as you say, very exciting, but it must have been very difficult as well, growing up in the shadow of your father. Do you think the Bocelli name is a curse or a blessing?
No, I wouldn't say that it's a negative thing, you know, because actually I got from my father a lot of suggestions, both, you know, vocal technique suggestions, but also how to approach this career. Obviously, the only, let's say, probably negative point is that people has a lot of expectation from you. They want to see already, you know, top level, pursuing the same type of genre of music of your father, and you know, but we're all different human beings, and we have different, you know, tastes.
What do you think differentiates you from your father's career as you come to your first headline tour?
Since I was a kid, obviously opera has always been in the house, you know, classical music, but pop has always been the genre of music that I've been listening to and performing on my own. And so my first record, Matteo, just released in September, it's a pop record, and so the shows are gonna be a mix of my music and those classics that people expect from me.
And you were able to collaborate with Ed Sheeran as well at some point. Are you planning on collaborating with more of your idols?
Oh, well, that would be a dream, but I always say that collabs has to come always in a natural way and spontaneous way. You know, both artists has to believe in, you know, in the things that you make, because music wants authenticity. And I had the privilege to have one of Ed Sheeran's songs in my album, Chasing Stars, as a song written by him and his brother. And you know, the song was authentic to me. The story that the song tells is authentic. Both of us had fathers that were in love with music, and they gave this love, you know, passed this love to their children. So
it must have been such a gift to have that love of music and the presence of music as such a part of your childhood growing up.
Yeah, it is. I think, very special, and yeah, it's great. It's great because since, as you can imagine, since I was in my mom's belly, you know, I was listening to music. My father singing in the house, listening to music, and so I think I couldn't escape music.
Yes.
But
although your father wanted you to not necessarily pursue a career in entertainment, what was he worried about?
Exactly. I mean, he knows what the music industry is about. He knows how challenging it is, and so. He didn't want probably his son to have the same, you know, amount of probably challenges he had in his life. But you know, at a certain point, whenever you see that a son has a big passion and he's happy to make that thing, in this case music, wouldn't be smart to stop it.
So again, headlining your own very tour right across Australia. Tomorrow you're starting up at the Sydney Opera House, and then you're going right across Australia. What can we expect from your shows?
Well, the show, it's titled A Night with Matteo. And we chose this title because we wanted to give the audience idea that it's going to be like an intimate night, you know. So what Matteo would play to you if it'd be his guest at his place. So again, it's going to be a mix of my music, the music that I've been working on in these last 2 years, plus some classics that, you know, people wants to hear, like Can't Help Falling in Love from Elvis, or Rather Than Caruso by Lucio Dalla. So
sounds like a wonderful night, doesn't it? Yeah.